old school saying used to go, if you open the steeple, you shall find the sheeple. Tomas Macdonald. That's what you're doing today. Let's get into it. Let's check this out one time. Track number 6. Y'all know my boy Tom Macdonald go on my list. Run the thing. See what you're talking about today.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth has been so heavily politicized. If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're not allowed to criticize.
Hold on, Tom. You was coming so much for you. 11 seconds. He didn't say so much. I didn't see the iRobot infusion from the movie with Will Smith. I see you got look like the Lord of the Rings, the eye looking kind of thing peeping down from the sky. Shout out to Nova Rockefeller on the visuals. Let's go.
Been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth has been so heavily politicized. If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're not allowed to criticize. Black folks who were never ever actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis, controlled by rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control other political parties.
Facts. It was who said the other day in the interview that, think about it like this. Have you ever actually seen a KKK rally? Have you ever actually seen someone with a Nazi tattoo or something like that? Like, or do they really just portray these things in the media to keep you confused? It's so much. Tom, you're speaking a lot. He always does it.
Controlled by rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control other political parties. It's a big lie, trying to make you pick sides, trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies, deep on the police so that there's big crime. They take away our freedom to restore order, they let die. Play with people, turn men into women, make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system. Change the pronouns, if gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions. They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation.
Starve you with lack of information. That right there, out of all what he just said, he was talking some talk. But that right there, if you just really gotta, you gotta focus on certain lines that really mean a lot, even though, it's slickly said and it might seem simple, but there's a real deeper meaning to it.
They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation. Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement.
I like this beat too, that ruggedness in the background, like that kind of techno eeriness. I like that. I like it, Tom. Let's go. What's good is having a book just sitting on your shelf if you really ain't gonna read it, or if you even read the book but you don't really put the practice or the knowledge that you read in that book to actual work. It's half and half. There's a yin and a yang to it. Don't let it fool you. Knowledge is power, but knowledge is only half the real power. The real power comes when you put that knowledge in work.
The spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions. They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation. Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Blue to screens just part of the machine. Y'all are.
I like how he said the whole algorithm is basically directed to cater to your specific propaganda, to your... Ooh, powerful, Tom. I kind of almost missed that.
Blue to screens just part of the machine. Y'all are sheeple. What do y'all believe? Oh, my sheeple. Nothing's what it seems. Hollywood been rotting your brain, controlling your mouth. You say lit, fleek, bet, cap. They trying to dumb you down. They endorse whatever narrative is popular to shout and use minorities in movies for diversity clout. Two sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of them honest. Took the red pill and the blue pill, spit them both in the garbage. Being woke used to mean you understood you're a target, and now it's having two good legs and never taking a step forward. If you agree it's free speech, disagree it's hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but that can't be. Lincoln was Republican and that's who ended slavery. Science been politicized.
Ooh, way to throw that little slick one in there, Tom. Way to throw that little slick one in there. I give you props on that one, bro. I give you props on that one. Y'all called Trump this, but then he was the same kind of run as Lincoln, and Lincoln was the one who ended slavery. Tom, way to go. Way to fucking go, bro.
But that can't be. Lincoln was Republican and that's who ended.
I want to hear that whole bar again. Go back.
If you agree it's free speech, disagree it's hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist.
Erase it if it came from anywhere but the mainstream. Here's why, like I say, you gotta take what you see, everything that with a grain of salt, because the mainstream, by subliminal messaging, the U.S. has perfected the art of subliminal messaging in terms of focusing and getting you to exactly believe and act like how the U.S. is master crafters at the shit.
It's hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but that can't be. Lincoln was Republican, and that's who ended slavery. Science been politicized, it's easy to see. A mask became a symbol of which side you believe. But you'll never cure a sickness till you cure the greed. Because the problem with our natural immunity is it's free. Society is broken, want you locked inside a cubicle. Addicted to pornography, liquor, and pharmaceuticals. Tell you that you're fat and poor and you were never beautiful. Then tweet how much they love you when they hear about your funeral.
Ooh, all that was fire. Sound Tom. That was giddy, Tom. The way you said it, what you said, and the wordplay, and how you designed that whole structure just now, beautiful. I appreciate that one, Tom. Y'all know I don't really, on Tom level that much. I applauded what he's be talking about. He ain't my personal go-to type of rapper, especially with his choruses. I don't really gravitate to the choruses when it comes to Tom. But what he's be saying sometimes is, it is what it is. Let's call a spade a spade. But that whole scheme just now, for me, was excelente. Wonderful. Run it again.
Till you cure the greed, because the problem with our natural immunity is it's free. Society is broken, want you locked inside a cubicle. Addicted to pornography, liquor, and pharmaceuticals. Tell you that you're fat and poor and you were never beautiful. Then tweet how much they love you when they hear about your funeral. Woo! We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team. But y'all are sheep. Blue to scream's just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? Oh, my sheep. Nothing's what it seems. If they can't convince you, they confuse you. They want you dumb and dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right.
Facts. Say it again, Tom. For the folks in the back who didn't hear it, say it again.
If they can't convince you, they confuse you. They want you dumb and dead. They divided you.
They can't control you, they confuse you. One more time.
By race, religion, income, and sex.
What they use to divide you, all these little religion, this and that. I just told someone the other day, all this religion stuff is just, mind you, just a ploy to divide people, to keep them here and keep them there. Mind you, everybody want to do their own thing and promote that, Allah, Buddha, God, this and that. Different messages. Same message though. Did you get the message? Like, all these things used to divide us. Facts.
They confuse you, they want you dumb and dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right and left, the hatred got so intense.
And the way he said it, which one, like he said, race first, religion, and just how he said it is exactly how the formula is. If they can't win you with race, they use religion. If they can't win you with religion, they use... Way to go, Tom. I applaud that one.
Other side likes oxygen, you'll put a bag on your head. And the conspiracy theories labeled as misinformation is just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George Orwell, 1984 was his last lecture. George called them thought police, now we call them fact checkers. Government surveillance trying to catch you, they don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors. The system isn't broke, it's work.
Facts. Y'all think prison ain't a system, a cash cow system? Yeah, man, the whole prison jail system is a cash cow system.
You find oppressive and chaotic is how it was designed. They say if we ain't doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to hide. While their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach you rights in school, you never learn them at all. Cause they're easy to remove if you don't know what they are. The only people you can rule are the criminal ones. So they force you into corners till you're breaking the law. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team. But y'all are sheep. Blue to scream's just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? Oh, my sheep. Nothing's what it seems.
Shout out to Nova Rockefeller once again for the visuals, bro. Tom, not to find the chorus again, but what you saying, you talking in this one. I like that last bar too. You don't even intend to become a criminal in certain society, but they force you into this corner. They take so much from you. They frustrate you so much and pile so much pressure on you that guess what? You break. Now you go there, you start slanging on the corner, you start maybe robbing, you start doing this all because when you was trying to do everything by the book, apply for the loan, they cancel you. Apply for this, they blackball you. Get this refund back, I tell you gotta go do this or that, you wasn't clear for this. They force you into a corner until guess what, you have no choice but to break. Come a criminal, you get inducted into that system and they make money off of you now because the whole prison system, like they say, is a cash cow. ToM, you're speaking a lot in this. I don't think a lot of people can understand plenty of this. They can understand it piece by piece, but even with so powerful, this one could go. I like this one, ToM. Still ain't a fan of the chorus at all, but I approve what you're talking about in this one. Y'all know how I feel about Tomatis Macdonald. Shout out to the Hangover Gang. Y'all peace, health, and well. Stay favorite to always be grateful. Love yourself, because ain't nobody else gonna love you like you. Sad. But I promise you it's true. Peace out, y'all.